What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am Jaleesa. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I have to first start off with saying a big thank you to Molly from Mind of Molly. She so graciously and so randomly bought a book for me that literally everyone on BookTube has already read, like, except for me apparently. Molly brought me Crescent City, and when I tell you, when I saw the book on my doorstep, I was elated. I was so happy. I was so grateful. So thank you so Molly. Thank you so much. I love you so much. You're the best. I actually already started it. As you guys can see, I have a couple tabs here. I started last night. I'm only on page 14, so not far at all. My friends claim I'm gonna cry in this book. First of all, I've never cried in a fantasy book before, like never. So I would be surprised if I cried in this book. So I'm gonna change into something a little more comfortable, and then we'll come back and we will start this here vlog together. Okay? Okay, so I'm obviously back with a cozier outfit. I mean, it's my shirt. I'm not far in the book. I literally only know of Danica, Bryce, Jessica. I'm not sure I pronounce these people's names, so like if I'm butchering them, so sorry. I don't have an audiobook, so yeah. So I mean, I'm just gonna go and start reading, and then I'll just come back because I've gotten like to a good spot.
Wish all the hashtags, likes, and tweets will find a way to get lost. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not that far into the book yet, but I did want to come on here really quick and say something. So I'm on page 38, and I just got to a part where Connor just asked Bryce out on a date, and she's like, I'm never gonna date a wolf, whatever, right? So I tweeted, am I gonna like Connor? And literally Monty from Monty Bryce said, oh, you sweet summer child. And I was like, I'm nervous. And so he said, I'm just gonna send you good vibes and happy reading. So I'm a little bit nervous. Danica. Connor. What the heck? So for those of you who read this book, you already know what just happened. I literally don't understand. She just killed off the whole pack. I'm 64 pages in, obviously not very far, but far freaking enough. And so far, some things I want to highlight that I'm enjoying. I am really enjoying the writing. There was one page I tabbed, and I'm only tabbing for world building, I'm tabbing for romance, and I'm tabbing for just anything that evokes a strong emotion for me. And one page, I forgot what page it is, but it's describing Crescent City in the nightlife. And that one paragraph was so gripping. Like, just the way she described Crescent City at night made it seem like it was like a living entity. So far the writing I really like, but I have a complaint. What the freak? Why would you kill out Connor and Danica? The guy she's supposed to be, like, she's supposed to be with Connor. No, I'm not okay. So I officially got to page 106. So I just finished part 1, and now I just entered part 2, which is I believe is called the Trench. So just a few thoughts so far. So let's talk about the world building for a second, because so far that's maybe my favorite, well, my second favorite part of this, well, aspect of this book. So the world building so far is really nicely done. Usually for adult fantasies, I am really terrified because they're a bit more intricate. The magic systems tend to be a little more advanced, and those things scare me. The world building though, the way it's written is just really beautiful. Obviously she's very gifted in that area of being able to create a world that is not only very advanced and very detailed, but still very clear and concise to the reader. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face, get some ice cream, go to sleep, and then I will pick back up reading tomorrow. Hi, good morning. Let's just start reading our book, shall we?
And yet, you never say nothing like this,
Okay, so I am on page 147 of Crescent City, and so not a great, I mean, not bad at all. So the goal for today, like the amount of pages I want to read, I'm thinking I want to get to like page 250 because I want to try to get halfway down this book by tomorrow night. This is a long book, and I'm also tabbing and I'm annotating. So, but when I annotate, I'm actually kind of like conversing with the writing. I kind of want to have like a real true conversation with the book as I'm reading. But right now I'm about to edit my October wrap-up video, so that'll be going up soon. But yeah, so I'm taking a quick break and then we'll get back into reading. So I think the last time I spoke, it was 2 o'clock and I was editing my video, and yet I'm still here. Almost 4 o'clock. All right, good afternoon or good morning or good night, depending on what time you're watching this video. I am on page like 201. So far I'm at the part where Hunt is having to watch Bryce while she collects her list of suspects and as she helps him do the investigation into who actually killed Danica. Not a lot to say aside from what I've already said. The only other addition that I want to talk about is the tension between Bryce and Hunt is interesting. I think it's like a cat and mouse kind of thing with Hunt and Bryce. It's funny watching them interact because obviously Bryce knows how to get under Hunt's skin, and Hunt, he gets easily upset by some of the things that Bryce does. Do I ship them together? I don't know. I know there's a romance in this book. I don't know who it's between. Obviously I was rooting for Bryce and Connor, but that's not even possible. RIP to Connor. So yeah, I'm not sure. Bryce, she definitely stands on her own 2 feet. She speaks for herself. I love a strong heroine, so that's enjoyable. One character that I think I'm actually being drawn into the more I read about this particular person is Rune. Even though him and Bryce have had a falling out, I do hope that the 2 of them have a better relationship as time goes on, because I would love to see them, you know, work together. And I'll check back in with you guys once I've made some really good headway. I probably won't check back in until something big happens or I get to page like 400. So sometimes I read and it's like when I do reading vlogs, I don't actually know when to talk to you guys. Like I don't want to check in too soon or too late, but I guess now's a good time to check in. So I am on page 350. I really hate the Autumn King. Like a lot. And we now know that Danica actually knew Philip Briggs, which is the guy who, he's just somebody in the book who has led an attack on the Veneer, which are the creatures that live in Crescent City. So he's human and he is trying to start this rebellion. Well, he's now in jail anyway. But right now they're looking for the horn, which is one of the item that belongs to the Fae. However, the Fae hasn't had it in their possession for a few years now because it was stolen around the time, actually it was stolen a couple of days before Danica was murdered. So but it can only be used by somebody who possesses starlight, I think. So, and that would be Rune. So Rune is the only person who could actually use the horn, but it's currently broken. So when they do find it, he's the only one who can use his magic to access its power. So I'm on page 450 something, and so something big just happened. I just found out that Danica stole the horn, which is shocking, but kind of not. I did think that somebody close to Bryce stole the horn, but right now I'm not sure why Danica would want it. But the Viper Queen did, I think it's Viper Queen, told Bryce to find the answer, to look where it hurts the most or something like that. So I'm thinking that obviously Danica hurts the most because that's her best friend, she died, and I'm thinking that Danica, her life outside of her friendship with Bryce was not what Bryce thought that it was. Also, her mom sucks. Sabine is the worst. All these people's parents in this book suck. I don't know what that's about, but they all suck. My mom is looking at me like, who is talking to? I don't really know where the story is going. I mean, so far, I'm enjoying the ride. I don't feel connected to the entire story yet. I feel like something else needs to happen in order for me to feel like this book is gonna wow me. I mean, obviously this murder mystery is like something. I mean, I do wanna know what's up with that and who's behind all of this. I'm very interested in that. So I'm intrigued. It's Monday, and as soon as my dad gets home, he has us moving like all these boards of wood. So now I have to write my mom and dad not only to drop off this wood somewhere, but I actually have to go to Lowe's with my parents too, even though they know I want to read. You can read in the truck. She's not wrong. she's not wrong, which is why I brought my book with me. But at the same time, it's not a comfortable situation to be reading in. Good morning. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. I made some headway in this book last night, as you guys can see that. This is looking beautiful right now because I feel like I've been reading this book for like years, which granted, I mean, I'm only on page 523, but something that's interesting to me, even though I've read majority of this book now, I'm feeling like maybe the pacing is fine, I guess, but I think this is more of a personal thing. I don't think this is like a technical issue, but I don't like the fact that this book is as long as it is and like nothing really has happened. But to be honest, the plot is just this murder mystery. Yeah, you have like other subplots underneath. So you have like obviously there's something going on with Bryce, there's some big secret I believe that we're going to be revealed about Bryce at the end. There might also be some secrets uncovered about Danica at the end as well. Overall, the plot is not my favorite. I might try to just finish the book and then come back at the end. We'll see. We just got a new update on Danica and her involvement with the whole, like, all this crap going on with the murder mystery, whatever. So apparently Danica was dealing with synth. I'm kind of over the murder mystery thing. I have to admit, it's getting a little bit drawn out. I mean, I understand that it's like the premise of the whole book. At the same time, I just would like for it to be solved now, because there are other parts of the story that I want answers to that it doesn't seem like will happen until the murder mystery is solved. But I don't think it's dependent on the murder mystery. So, like, for example, I know that Bryce has some type of uniqueness about her. It's not being revealed right now. I don't know why, but it's just not. I don't know, like, I'm just over it, I guess. And it could be just I'm tired of reading this book because it's so long. Like, I don't like long books to begin with, so maybe that's the problem. You let me know. When you read this book, were you feeling the same way? Because I can't imagine it's just me feeling like the story is being drawn out. What's up, you guys? So I am, this is like day number 4, 5, 20. I don't know what date is today. I feel like I've been reading this book for like a year. So I'm currently on page 596. So yeah, really quick, just like a quick little plug. So there is this incredible artist. She makes bookmarks and stationery, and her Instagram page is at the seasonal pages. I'm going to put all the information in the description box below, but I want to show you guys just a few of the bookmarks that I have gotten from her. I have actually bought a few of these myself, but these are a few of the ones that she sent me recently. These are her Christmas themed. Let me do one at a time. These are her Christmas themed bookmarks. Look at how cozy and adorable my good sis looks. And then there's a back side. So one of the things I love about these bookmarks is that it's like having 2 in 1. Here's your other second bookmark for the Christmas time or holiday season. So very cozy, very cute. Just bookish bookmarks. She is a small Black business, so obviously, of course, I'm always down to support. Here's another one that I've had for a while. Love her. Obviously, we look like twins. But yeah, so I mean, I love her stuff. I actually bought some stickers as well from her called the I Needed a Day Off, and they're so cute. Yeah, so like she's like in a face mask and like relaxation. I think it's so adorable. But if you want to look at those bookmarks and stationery, I will have all her information linked in my description box. Back to Crescent City. Actually, finally, like 71% of the way through this book. Seeing the number 70 makes me feel like I'm actually making some progress in this freaking dictionary. I was really upset about this. So there was a scene that happened with Emily, and she is the new alpha. This little girl caused some trouble, and Hunt had to go and basically handle her. Like, he pretty much threatened her. Of course, word got back to Sabine. She went to Micah, which is the governor, and he was pissed. He had to punish Hunt. Seeing Hunt in this like very vulnerable, wingless state really pulled at my heartstrings a little bit. I really have a soft spot for Hunt. I can't help myself. So that was really tough to read. And then there was a little hot scene between Hunt and Bryce. And do I think they're gonna be in game? I don't know. I really don't know. I would love to see that. I hate Sabine. She's the worst. Oh, she is the worst. For those who read the Grey and Bone Saga, you know about Barrow. I link Barrow and Sabine in the same. Like, they both suck. I think they should just be not in the book anymore. Oh my gosh, I hate her so much. I'm hoping again that my questions will be answered by the end of the book. So we're gonna give it to the end, and then I'll come back to you guys when I have more information. But in the meantime, I'm gonna continue to watch my good friend Crescent video, her October wrap up. If you haven't watched it, go watch it at Books and More Crescent G. And I'm going to go back to that and work on some homework and then do some reading, and then something ain't right about this. Currently, right now, Bryce messaged Tharian to get his help to find out who has been dealing with Synth. And with Tharian's help, he gets her closer to the boat where the exchange is going down. Well, the Viper Queen is currently there selling some Synth to someone that you can't see. Next thing I find out, Hunt is the one dealing with the Viper Queen. And I don't feel like, I'm gonna turn the page. I don't think that he's doing anything. Maybe, I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that Hunt has anything to do with what's going on with Synth, with Danica. Absolutely not. And if that's the case, unacceptable. What the heck? Hold on. Hold on. What the freak? So Danica took the Synth, was taking it and selling it, and became an addict, and then took it herself, took too much, killed her pack, and then tore herself to shreds. Is that why she was begging please, like saying please, like to her pack to like run and leave? Oh my gosh. And Hunt knew this and didn't tell Bryce. I don't know what to say. Like, if that's the truth of this whole murder mystery, first of all, didn't see that coming. When I read the part about the footage that Danica hid in her jacket for Bryce to find, about the trials where they were using synth on people and they were taking too much of it and they tore themselves to shreds, it didn't click in my brain that that's a possibility that will happen to Danica. If that is what really happened, part of me is like slightly anticlimactic, just because I wanted something bigger, like bigger. Y'all don't understand how mad I am right now. I'm upset because I really like Hunt, like, and I still like him to an extent. I mean, the fact that his whole plan was to basically find the synth and then find the medwitch, find an antidote so that he could use the synth, so that him and his angel friends could go back and rebel again and finish what they started on Mount Herman. It's like, what the freak? Sir, I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand why you would have this plan and then never tell Bryce. I understand that there are some things that Hunt could not disclose to Bryce, right? Fine. At the same time though, you've created this bond with her. At some point, it should have clicked in your mind, I should probably clue her in on this plan that I had, even if she gets pissed off, because I don't want to go through this plan anymore anyway. But like, the fact that he knew all this stuff and then never telling Bryce and coming clean about the situation is annoying to me. I want Hunt to have a redemption though for himself, not as far as like a relationship is concerned, but I want him to be redeemed in this book. But I don't care about them being together anymore. Like, they can just not be together and I'll be just fine. However, I will say something that I'm looking forward to seeing for the rest of this book and maybe the next book is the relationship between Rune and Bryce getting better. I can just tell that they have a lot in common, and so I would love to see siblings have a strong relationship in this book and going through all of this together and just making it out on top. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Sarah J. Maas said, shut the freak up, sis, what are you talking about? Obviously, I was tripping when I said that Danica killed herself and killed her pack because she was high off the scent. I was tripping, and then I was tripping because I said that was very anticlimactic. I'll tell you what though, this part is very climactic. Oh my. So I just found out that freaking Micah found out that the tattoo on Bryce's back that Danica had and her got matching tattoos of one night when I can't even talk. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking shook. I can't talk. Okay, what I was trying to say was Bryce and Danica one drunken night went and got matching tattoos that are supposed to say through love all is possible. I think or something like that. I think what it says. That's what Bryce always believed that the tattoo said, and that's what it was wrong. That tattoo was freaking mixed with freaking witch ink and this powdered up horn that everyone's freaking been looking for, and she had no idea it was tattooed on her body. So she was been walking in with this horn this whole time. She's been the horn the whole time. So Micah found this out, and now I just found out that Micah killed Danica and the pack, which I can't even, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Basically, that explains why Micah was there that day in the alley, which is why the demon attacked Micah. And what pisses me off, what really pisses me off, is that Bryce, being the good woman that she is, tried to save Micah, who was trying to kill Danica and the pack, who did kill Danica and the pack, looking for this gosh darn horn. Which also explains why every time there was an attack from a Crystallos demon, Bryce was right there, because they were all looking for this horn. I'm reading this book sometimes, and towards the end it's like I think I have things figured out, and then it's just like, no, I don't have anything figured out. I have no answers. It's crazy. I can't even take it. Oh my gosh. And then Hunt can't even help his girl. Ruined at the summit. He can't even get to his sister in time. This is just too much going on. Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen. I just know that no one else better freaking die at the end of this book, unless it's Micah or Sandra or Sabine. They all could die. I don't care about three of them, but like nobody else could freaking die. My eyes are burning so bad. It's so embarrassing when they're really burning. Why are they burning so bad? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm actually sobbing while eating my pizza and finishing this freaking book. Why did Lahaba, aka Lily, have to do that? Like, why did she have to do that? And she was one of the characters in the book that I feel like was like a small character, but was never small, because her character obviously was like really light, just really quirky, and just a really fun / cute character, and we love her. Like, she was a good friend to Bryce. She loved Bryce. She loved being around Bryce, and I can just see her, like, she gives me, for whatever reason, very like Tinkerbell vibes. But she sacrificed herself for Bryce, and I am really sad. Like, I'm so, all because of Micah, his beautiful ugly face and his stupid freaking wings. He's not no angel. Micah's not an angel. Like, and then Syrinx, he threw Syrinx in the freaking Nox's tank. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was sad. I was pissed. And then Bryce went and saved him. Oh, I have so many thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna eat and then keep reading, and I just have thoughts. Wait, it gets worse. It literally gets worse. Everyone at the freaking comitium, everyone at the stupid conference center is like standing up in salute for Lily. And my mom's over here watching me crying over a book, a fictional story. If y'all can see her face right now, I'm equally embarrassed, and not really, because she's seen me cry from a book before. Mommy, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this part of the book. I'm so sad I can't even eat my pizza.
And she takes a bite.
I know, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel like every like 5 pages something crazy happens. I had a feeling that this was gonna happen. I did guess this in my mind. Okay, I'm at the part where hell has been unleashed. Micah unleashed, he opened up all the portals to hell, and all 7 gates are open right now, but they got like hella freaking demons flying around and stuff, and like, you know, obviously they're all killing them. I literally, so much has happened. Okay, where do I freaking start? So I find out how freaking amazing Bryce is as a character. Oh my gosh, I stan Bryce Quinlan so hard. I'm fangirling. Like, she is amazing. Her character arc is amazing. Between Lily's sacrifice and then Bryce basically saying, all y'all are cowards, I'm gonna strap up and I'm gonna go out here and kill many demons as I can. Like, she's half a half human, and even she's not afraid to go fight for her city, while all these Veneer with their full freaking blooded powers are sitting back in their little shelters. Oh my gosh, I can't, I don't want to go out there, I don't want to fight. What? She goes and freaking helps a human. Pure soul. Oh my gosh. Okay, then we find out that she's freaking Starborn, and the fact that she kept a secret from everybody, especially her brother, to keep his whole life intact. Selfless. Oh my gosh, she's so selfless. Hypaxia, boss, took off his freaking halo, so he uses all his powers to kill Sandriel. Hate her, but she's dead, so like. And then he sees Bryce fighting for her life, and literally Hunt goes against his girl. And the Asteri guards, they go and shoot this magic, basically bombing the city, trying to kill Bryce because they know she now has his power, and he sacrifices himself for his girl. He ain't got no legs, he ain't got no legs, he ain't got no arm. I don't even know how to feel. His wings are just, I can't. Hunt, oh my gosh, I can't. And then when she goes to the gate, try to get someone to respond to the gate, freaking Danica responds to the bone quarter gate, and I almost cried. I almost dropped tears at that part because I was like, oh my gosh, Danica. Oh my gosh, this book, I'm not even done yet. Like, I'm trying to get through the book, but like, oh my gosh, it's so good. This ending is so good. I'm just so stunned. Like, okay, here was my theory. I always thought that Rune, because they had like this severed relationship and were, even though they were getting better, in my mind I always felt like Rune would be her anchor for the drop when she made the drop. But never in my mind while reading this book did I think Danica would come back and have any form of energy enough to be an anchor for Bryce. And Bryce has been fighting for Danica, trying to figure out who killed her, and then to find out towards the end that she makes the drop and Danica is her anchor. What is there left to say? Okay, so I just officially finished, literally at midnight, Crescent City. So I'm going to sit down and talk about my final thoughts in the next clip here. But I'm not doing that tonight. I need to get my thoughts together, write some things down, and really decide how I feel about the book overall. And then I'll come back and I'll discuss some things with you guys. Okay, and I'll tell you my rating for the book and everything if you don't already know, if you don't follow me on like social media or whatever. But okay, bye. Okay, so wrapping up Crescent City, let me first start off with saying that I do apologize for the fact that I butchered some names in this book, especially one in particular because I feel like she deserves better than that. My friend Mel informed me unintentionally that her name is not Danica, it is Danica. And here's the thing, you know, I don't have the audiobook, so I didn't know how to pronounce these names. And yeah, I could have went and watched someone else's videos, but I've honestly never seen a vlog of this book before or a book review on this book, so I didn't know how to pronounce these characters' names. Please excuse the fact that I called her Danica for 23 minutes straight and her name is Danica. Okay, so let's talk about my thoughts on this book. Overall, I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. The pacing and the plot are the 2 reasons why I did not give this book a 5-star rating. The book is almost 800 pages long, so for me, if you're gonna make a book that long, I would hope that throughout the book you're constantly throwing something out there that's going to keep me interested in the story. I will say right now, and I said this in my vlog earlier anyway, that there were moments in this book where I really stopped caring about the plot. I didn't care about her murder anymore. I didn't care about it being solved. I mean, I wanted the answers, yes, but I wasn't that invested in it anymore. And I do feel like this book has a slight pacing problem. I don't like when books kind of give you something really great in the beginning and then they kind of leave you in the dust throughout the middle. The book is really long. I think a book with this page count needs something constantly happening, not huge, but big enough to keep the reader invested in the story. This book was one of those books where at the end, the author drops these bombshells on you and it's a page turner. But the characters, I will say, the relatability of the characters, even though again, they were like not human, even those characters were very relatable, and I appreciate that as well. Obviously, Bryce Stan, one of the best heroines I've ever read, I will say that. And overall, I don't have that many complaints about this book. Aside from the pacing and the plot, that's really it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and this video, and I will see y'all in my next one.